Where? I'm not here. No. There we go. Yeah, no. Got a minute to go. I'm actually here this time. I actually remember to not be at work. Okay. Wish I might be a little bit quiet for reasons. Oh, that's loud as usual. Thank you, YouTube. Being so annoying. I should change this because every time it does this. Right. There we go. Okay. Yes. God damn it.
I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home.
If Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Ooh.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories.
Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off without a hitch.
Time to get moving! You're my target! Finders keepers!
Oh my god, that face.
Moon Prayer Night has come.
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best Moon Prayer Night ever.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
I have a message to deliver on Master Rhindaughter's behalf.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
It is where the seeds of the story lie.
Child of M, prove yourself to me.
Ooh.
Aunt Rhindaughter, I'll show you what I can do. Thunder! The abyss is burning! Shadow! Leave it to me! Decay! New life!
So, this is the gate
We're going
to
to
the
the
ancient
door.
kingdom of Conria.
Oh my god, we're going
The
to the
limits and
door.
laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor. Abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Mondstadt. It is the Animal Archon's duty to intervene in times of need. As such, I, Barbados, will bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies ahead.
I look forward to what questions you'll bring me upon our next meeting.
We must hunt enemies to purify the forest.
I bet this is where we find the turtles.
If I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
We have used every last resource at our disposal. All that remains is to wait patiently and quietly.
Hello, Columbina.
I can already feel the moon calling to me. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal. It was some sort of flying ship.
When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world? I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
Columbina, are you here?
You might say that we
Nicole.
stand at the crossroads of fate.
Nicole! Nicole! What's up, Alice? Oh. Oh.
Hello, travelers!
Ooh.
Welcome to the Genshin Impact version Luna 3 special
Yo,
program, Song of the Welkin Moon, Interlude, A Nocturne of the Far North. I'm Erica Harlicker-Stone, the voice of Easteroth, the ruler of time, and Venti, our good old animal Archon. And I have some awesome co-hosts with me today.
Hey guys, I'm Sonia Kruger, the voice of Yehoda from the Curatorium of Secrets, and shout out to all my Yehoda
What's up,
witnesses.
Hey everyone, I'm Laurie Kinniston, the voice of Durin. I am very happy to be here today. I'm very excited for you guys to see what's coming up.
Oh, you dearies. I'm Rachel Kimsey, the voice of Alice, coming to you not from a lamp, but from a chair, with the hat and bringing some magic.
Oh, the concept of happening.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're all here. Now, in version Luna 2, the Traveler and their Nodcry companions joined forces to take down the Rayhir of Solnari. So it seems like all is well in Nodcry, at least for now.
Plus, the Traveler and the Damselette managed to protect the Moon Marrow.
There you go,
so
that's
that was
brilliant as
another
hell.
major crisis averted. Now that things have settled, I wonder if the Damselette can finally fulfill her wish and return to the moon.
Yeah, I mean, the moon is her home after all. Oh, I bet she really misses it, being gone for so long.
Well, in the upcoming version, she'll have that chance. Her return is set for when Kuvaki is at its peak on Moon Prayer Night, which also means travelers will get to go to their first festival in Nodcry.
Awesome, right?
Wow! Nasha Town looks all decked out with all the different stalls and decorations. It feels so festive. Oh, and it looks like a lot of familiar faces will be there to celebrate.
That's right! Our companions have banded together once again to make the Damselette's last night in Nodcry one she'll never forget. And of course, travelers are in for a treat too. There are tons of festivities to check
Those are
out.
Dodecos.
There's even a special souvenir stamp book to make the occasion extra memorable.
Wait, I think I just saw Dodeco and Simulanka's origami decorations. Plus, there's this crystal ball. Is the Hexen Circle joining in on the celebration too?
Of course! With Tevat's primordial powers, the three moons, reappearing in Nodcry, the mages were bound to take notice. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Oh my god, she is beautiful.
Alice, it's really her!
I can't believe it.
It's me!
Oh, wow. This must be one special
Oh, she has a
festival then.
one-stat
But
vision.
I wonder, for an important mage like Alice to make an appearance, she must be here for more than the festivities, right?
True. Alice is bringing two important pieces of intel with her. The first is related to one of her responsibilities in the Hexen Circle, maintaining the stability of the world's border. And of course, as the devs mentioned before, Nodcry itself lies at the edge of Tevat. With the occurrence of a phenomenon known as the trilunar syzygy, the border has become less stable. So Alice has made her way to Nodcry.
Okay, that explains it.
Plus, with the border being disturbed and the rising Kuvaki due to Moon Prayer Night, strange happenings have been seen throughout Nodcry, and the situation is getting worse.
That's right. Things like phantoms appearing and disappearing without a trace. Oh, and a spacecraft was even spotted near the coast.
What?
Wait, is that the wreckage from the Traveler's spaceship?
Dun, dun, dun.
I've explored around here before, but I've never seen it.
That is why the border is so important. It blocks out a large amount of abyssal power from entering Tevat. But if something goes wrong and it becomes less stable, well...
The Abyss can start playing its tricks again.
Exactly, which is why the Traveler, Durin, and Wanderer have joined forces to get to the bottom of these strange events.
Yep. They might even
I bet it
discover
has
a
3
few
circles in his
secrets
eyes
about these
that
phantoms
are in
along the
orbit.
way.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. What about Alice's second piece of intel?
Ah, well, that has to do with the
Hello,
arrival
Nicole.
of an unexpected friend. Another mage of the Hexen Circle has made her way to Nodcry. Nicole, codename N.
Oh.
Anne. Oh, I remember her. She's the one who told the Traveler about the prophecy during the Fontaine Archon quest. Oh, she definitely has that classic Hexen Circle mystique to her. But she's a bit more forthcoming with information, at least.
Huh. And it looks like she communicates without speaking.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters.
Oh, yeah. Her words just kind of pop into your head somehow.
That's right. And
Scary.
much like the other mages, Nicole has her fair share of secrets.
Oh
so
god,
there's
we're
a
getting
lot
6
for
acts
travelers
now.
to uncover.
I can't believe we're getting 2 mages in Nodcry at the same time. I feel like that means something major is on the horizon in the new version.
Well, that's all we can reveal for now. Be sure to check out the upcoming Archon quest to learn more. Oh, and don't forget, you can earn 500 Primo Gems by completing the Archon quest by a certain date.
500 Primo
All
Gems?
right. I think it's about time for our first break. Take a look at the first redemption code, travelers.
Enjoy.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Woo.
Dim tingle. Let me go check something quickly. Be right back. Okay, I don't have to speak quietly anymore. Yay! Yeah, remember to put in these codes when I get into the game.
Welcome back, travelers.
Woohoo!
Hi! Look where we are! It's like we've stepped into a fairy tale.
Ooh. And speaking of, I'm sure everyone remembers Simulanka, right?
Yeah.
The fairy tale world created by M, where we first met Mini Durin back when he wasn't so mini.
Oh, yeah. And then he received his friend's blessings, transformed into an adorable little dragon, and even ventured into the world beyond the storybook. I remember his fate in Simulanka was tied to the evil Durin on Dragonspine, which we knew would be revived one day and pose a huge threat to Tevat. I was so worried about Mini Durin back then. Right?
Me too. But luckily, in the version 5.6 Mondstadt interlude, Albedo pulled off a huge feat of alchemy for Durin. And that's how the Durin who fought alongside us in Nodcry came to be.
Wow. You know, looking back on it, Durin and the Traveler have already been through so much together.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty shy at first, but after stepping into Tevat and even joining the fight against the Ray Hair of Solnari, he's grown into quite the reliable companion.
Oh, I just realized, since we were so busy fighting Rare, we didn't get to hear what Durin's been up to since taking human form. I want to know everything.
Yes!
Really?
Of course! course! I still remember Durin tapping
I
into
wish
the
we got the
abyssal power
event
within him during the
back, so
battle.
people could
He
actually
was
experience the
instrumental in
story.
defeating the Rey here of Solnari. Mastering that kind of dangerous power must have been quite the challenge.
Oof, definitely. It comes from the flesh and blood of a dragon, after all. His dangerous aura still scares off small animals, even when he's trying to just be friends. And of course, the last thing he wants is to harm those around him. His goal is to use his power to help others as much as possible while assimilating into his new home.
Yeah, deep down, Durin is still the kind little dragon we met in Simulanka.
He is. And since his soul originated from Mini Durin, in addition to the power of the Abyss, he also possesses a power that comes from fairy tales.
What? Whoa, wait. So he can wield 2 different powers?
That's right. And because of that, he also has 2 distinct combat styles.
Wow, I'm jealous.
Yo, nice.
So, after casting his elemental skill, Durin can freely choose which power to use. So, if you tap his normal attack after unleashing his skill, Durin will enter the Denial of Darkness state and channel his aggressive side.
Whoa.
Using this elemental burst in this state will increase his own vaporize and melt reaction damage while periodically dealing pyro damage to a nearby enemy.
Oh, cool.
Now, if you tap his elemental skill again after casting it, Durin will instead enter the Confirmation of Purity state, focusing more on supporting his companions. Using his elemental burst in this state will periodically deal damage to nearby enemies while decreasing their pyro resistance. He can also reduce certain elemental resistances by triggering corresponding reactions.
Dang,
Yeah,
cool.
it's a lot.
And it looks like his elemental burst animation changes depending on what state he's in. In the light state, it's like a painting, and the stars look like the ones in Simulanka. But in the dark state, it looks like the dragon's power takes over and he's gearing up to annihilate his enemies.
Yeah, you know, the way he changes states reminds me of how Nilou changes dance steps. It all really depends on what you do after using his elemental skill.
Oh, yeah.
Which means his kit can be adapted for multiple kinds of scenarios.
That's insane.
On one hand, he can fight against groups of enemies while shredding elemental resistance for his party members. But on the other, he can target a single enemy and enhance his own damage output.
Whoa, super flexible. I love that. I'm still curious about what his life as a human has been like, though.
Me too.
Based on what Albedo says, it seems like he's been trying to get to know his new home as much as possible.
Yeah, and in the upcoming version, travelers will get to help Durin do just that, along with the Wanderer and all of his other friends in Mondstadt. So there will be tons of opportunities to get to know him better. Don't worry.
Yay, Mondstadt!
I'm so excited.
Oh, and just for a little added intrigue, I have another piece of exclusive intel, which is that Alice ends up telling Durin about M's dying wish.
Whoa, his mom's dying wish?
That's right. In the ensuing story, both Alice and Mona's master B will be making an appearance, so Durin's in for quite the experience.
Oh my gosh.
If you want the whole story, be sure to check out the quest
just-
Rubedo chapter.
Oh, there you
Act
go,
1,
again, 3
The
whole
Magic
quests this
Known
time.
as Storytelling.
Oh, this quest is a bit different from traditional story quests, with tons of unique gameplay elements and spaces you can visit multiple times. There's even a few hidden Easter eggs, so keep an eye out.
Oh, and complete it within the time limit to earn Primo Gems and enhancement materials for Durin.
That's not all, though. There's another special reward in store for completing this quest.
Whoa, Durin looks different, almost like he's glistening somehow.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
There's also a new boss travelers can challenge in Nodcry, the super heavy land cruiser mechanized fortress.
Whoa.
Yeah, you defeat it to earn level up materials for Durin.
Oh, this must be a Fatui creation. And it looks like it's got some serious firepower.
Ouch. Yeah, so be careful, travelers. All right, that's about all we have for Durin. But before we wrap this part up, let's take a quick look at his combat skills one more time.
Enjoy.
Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one. Get back! Leave it to me! A turning point in fate!
Wow, that's insane.
It's so cool.
Okay, now that we've had a moment to admire our magnificent Durin, it's time to introduce our next new character, Venti! Yay!
Erica? This is version Luna 3. Wasn't Venti released like a lifetime ago?
Yeah. It's been 1,000 years, but just wait until you see his brand new combat skills. Okay, so tap his elemental skill to summon a storm zone and hold it to summon a larger storm zone that allows Venti to soar high up in the air using the power of the wind. With his elemental burst, Venti creates a storm eye in front of him that pulls in enemies and deals continuous damage.
Nice.
Right. But none of this is, well, new information.
I know, okay, gosh, I was just giving a recap. Okay, this is the new part. If the active character triggers a swirl reaction while Storm Eye is active, their damage and Storm Eye's damage will be increased for a certain period of time.
Whoa.
In addition, Venti's normal attacks are converted into Windsunder arrows that pierce through enemies in their path, dealing anemo damage and extending Storm Eye's duration.
Oh, so his burst changes his normal attack too. That's so cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, I don't think I've seen that weapon before either. Oh, but it's got a bunch of Cecilias on it. It definitely looks perfect for Venti.
Yep. So that's it. Moving on.
Whoa. Hold on, just 1 second. Venti has new abilities now. What's going on?
Okay.
Come on.
What's going on is that
Yeah, explain all this.
Venti decided to recover some of the power he had hidden away.
Ooh.
He might act like a carefree, alcohol-obsessed bard most of the time,
That's what
but
he is.
that doesn't mean he hasn't been paying attention to the changes happening across Teyvat. And as a god with close ties to the Hexenzirkel, he can sense a new threat on the horizon. One that has the potential to endanger not just Mondstadt, but the whole world.
Wow.
And so, in order to face this impending crisis, he felt it was time to reclaim his hidden power.
That's right. And to do that, Venti and the Traveler will need to venture to a place that might look familiar. The small island in Mondstadt that was once blessed by time.
I've been there. This is such a throwback. I mean, I still remember that line. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. Wait.
Love that.
Oh, that was foreshadowing all along? It's like everything's coming in full circle. Dang.
Yeah, true. But with a few added twists, of course.
I'm listening.
Mondstadt and the Hexenzirkel share a deep connection. The mages even signed an agreement with Grandmaster Varka to protect Mondstadt in its time of need. In fact, the mages had a hand in the events we just mentioned between the Traveler and Venti. It all started with Alice and something called the Little Witch's Dictionary, filled with a series of tasks the Traveler is asked to pass along to certain companions.
Wait, so does that mean the tasks were designed by the mages of the Hexenzirkel?
That's right. And after completing their task, these companions will become Hexerai characters.
What?
When at least 2 Hexerai characters are in the party, the combination triggers the Hexerai Secret Right effect, enhancing the party's combat capabilities. In fact, the changes we just introduced for Venti are the Hexerai Secret Right effect at work, triggered by 2 Hexerai characters. In this case, Durin and Venti being in the same team.
I get it.
Along with Durin and Venti, additional Mondstadt characters have their own tasks to complete, courtesy of the Hexen Circle, so travelers can look forward to adventures with several familiar companions.
Yep.
So it's not like a button
Plus,
that you
after
press.
completing
There's
the
actually
intro
like a
quest
little
from the
thing
Witch's
you have to do.
Dictionary, travelers will have the chance to invite Razor, Sucrose, or Fischl to their lineup.
Wow, look at all those familiar faces.
Right?
I know.
Memories! Which means, after completing their designated task, these characters can all trigger the Hexerai Secret Rite effect to gain new combat abilities.
What?
Whoa, so does everyone have a different task?
Yes. The tasks are tailored to the companions, so it could be anything from an intense combat
Oh
encounter
my god,
to a
wolves.
relaxing outing.
We have wolves.
For
Involve
example,
them.
Klee's task is to help her adorable Dodoko companion. Once she completes it and is paired with another Hexerai character, her normal attack will automatically trigger a charged attack as a coordinated maneuver. Plus, travelers can look forward to an optimization in the new version that makes her normal and charged attacks a lot smoother.
Each Hexerai character will gain their own special abilities after completing their task. For example, when Albedo's Solar Isotoma creates a transient blossom after hitting an enemy, it will also generate a Silver Isotoma, which will no longer be destroyed by monster attacks and can unleash attacks just like the Solar Isotoma.
Wow. So that should make it much easier to have one of his flowers on the field without gaps in time, right?
That's right. In addition, Fischl can now provide 2 different team buffs depending on whether your party is Overload and Electro-charged focused or Lunar-charged focused.
What?
Plus, Razor's elemental control will be enhanced, allowing his Overflow Electro Sigils to deal additional damage and regenerate energy.
Just remember, travelers, once you've completed the designated quest from the Witch's Dictionary, these abilities will only trigger when at least 2 Hexerai characters are in the party, okay?
Yes.
Of course, the changes from the Hexerai Secret Rite effect, as well as the adventures to unlock them, go far beyond what we've covered here. So be sure to check them out in-game.
Wow.
Interesting.
These characters have been with us for 5 years, but now it's like,
oh my gosh.
It's like we get to see them in a new light, you know? It's almost like
I'll be
they're
honest,
growing
Sucrose,
right
Fish,
alongside
and
us.
yeah, Fischl. Boys will be
Plus,
drowned.
the power of the mages can affect fate, so be on the lookout for changes to these characters' constellations as well.
Well, you know me, I'm always down for new adventures with our old friends.
Me too.
Oh, don't call
Super
us old.
exciting.
All right, let's dive into the upcoming event wishes.
Yes.
In the first half of Luna 3, we'll have event wishes for Venti and Durin, plus a new 5-star sword, Athame Artis, and a new 5-star bow, the Daybreak Chronicles, will be featured on the weapon banner, just in time for Venti's new gameplay.
And the one, the only new 4-star character, Yahoda, will also be available on the first half banners. And don't worry, okay? Don't worry. We didn't forget to introduce her. That is coming up next.
Yes,
And
definitely.
during the second half of version Luna 3, we'll have
Oh,
returning
Varese is here.
adventures for Varesa and Shilonen.
Travelers will also get the chance to reunite with familiar Natlan characters in this version's events. But more on that
Already
later.
again?
For now, check out the second redemption code while we take a short break.
Remote
See you soon.
Gems!
Woo!
Oh boy, all characters are getting buffed. And they're doing it with story. Instead of a simple button press. Oh god, there's lore to why they're buffed. They're being lore buffed, oh my god. Instead of just... yeah, now they're better. That's interesting. Compared to some of the others in the other games that I'm aware of. Of course, let's see, so there's Mona, who's standard, Sucrose and Fischl, who are really good. So, I mean, most people will have like Sucrose or Fischl, hopefully, I mean, eventually at some point they're 4 stars, hopefully.
Welcome back, travelers. It's time to introduce the most skilled, well-connected, amazingly talented information broker in all of Notcry. His assistant, Yehoda.
Oh my gosh, Yehoda is such a walking meme. Her in-game expressions are so hilarious.
Yeah, you know, I feel like that's the first thing people think of when it comes to her. I mean, the fan memes have been so good. I'm obsessed. I reply to all of them. Those are all me. But even though Yehoda ends up in, well, let's just say, awkward situations a lot, she really tries her best to be a good employee of the Curatorium of Secrets. I mean, she can get in a little over her head when facing difficult commissions, but she always comes through in the end. I mean, meme expressions aside, just think about all she's accomplished with the Traveler in the main story.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, they met the Moon Goddess, infiltrated the Fatui's design bureau, and even confronted one of the 5 sinners.
Yup, that's
that
my
should give Yehoda a confidence boost. Yeah.
Wait, I wanted to ask though, what's the deal with her mechanical arm?
Oh, I know made that for her. I mean, there's a whole story behind it, but I think I'll let Yehoda herself explain that in-game. Wink, wink.
Oh, okay.
Secrets. Yep. In any case, that's
All these
the
expressions
Catskill.
do a
In
4-star,
her
so
own words,
funny.
Earn well, eat well. That's my motto these days.
Well, now that she has Boss Neff to look out for her, and she can pet Ashru whenever she wants, sounds like her job's not a bad gig.
For sure. Of course, in the intelligence business, a certain amount of danger comes with the territory. But that's where her experience as a former treasure hoarder comes in. As an Animo vision wielder, she's super agile in combat. With her elemental skill, she dashes towards enemies, and after striking them, she can absorb the elements applied to them to fill her purloined treasure flask. Of course, if she accidentally misses her target, she might get a little upset.
Okay, that's so cool. After hitting enemies with her elemental skill, she puts on her goggles when she sprints.
I love those goggles.
I love that so much. She's so cute. Okay, but back to the treasure flask. What happens when it's full?
Okay, well, Yehoda throws it at her enemies, dealing Animo damage. Plus, if your team reaches Ascendant Gleam, the treasure flask will periodically consume the elements within, dealing corresponding elemental damage to enemies.
Ooh.
So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. She takes what she collects and throws it right back at her enemies. I love that resourcefulness. She's so good.
Well, if there's one thing my girl has,
It's really interesting. It's sort of
survival
a
skills. Travelers
more
have seen that for
trolled,
themselves,
extended time
she
Sucrose, I
definitely
guess, in a
knows how
way,
to
because
live with
Sucrose is
clients
very
in a pinch.
instant, whereas this is
Also,
more
Yehoda's
longer period,
elemental burst
with a bit of
deals
chart.
Animo damage and summons a personal coordinated assistance robot that continuously restores HP to the active character. And, get this, if the active character's HP is above a certain threshold, the robot will also heal the party member with the lowest HP.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's a healer too.
Oh,
That's super useful. I'm like so bad with healers. This is very helpful to me.
Girl, no, she's insane. And
Amazing.
if the team reaches Ascendant Gleam, the robot will also absorb elements from surrounding enemies and convert them into cat claws that deal corresponding elemental damage at intervals.
Amazing. With both healing and elemental application abilities, Yehoda seems like a real team player.
Oh, yeah, for sure. My girl is definitely something incredible. I mean, close teamwork is essential for someone in her line of work. Her cat claws will even receive corresponding enhancements based on the most prevalent elemental type in your party, making her team coordination even tighter. And,
oh my gosh.
And we're not done. As a member of the Curatorium of Secrets, Yahoda possesses similar investigation abilities to Nefer. Boss
Yeah, so you can get
as
use
she
it,
would say.
do that.
Of course,
If you don't
in
want
some
Nefer.
Curatorium exclusive interactions, she might react in her own special way.
So their investigation abilities are similar but not identical, right?
No. There are some differences, but travelers can experiment with that in game. So get ready.
I just want to see Yehoda open that mysterious chest in the Curatorium of Secrets. Just imagine her reaction.
You know
It's going to be so good.
You know what? That might be something worth trying in game, travelers. Again, wink, wink.
Okay. All right. Now that we've introduced Yehoda, let's dive into the version Luna 3 events.
Heck yeah. Let's go.
First up is Soul Blazer's Snowbound Journey, where travelers will make a much anticipated return to Dragonspine to participate in a relay race on the mountain.
Oh, that's why.
It's like a winter sports event.
Oh, and because they can go
Environmental
around
conditions
now.
look tough, though. Even
Super
cheering
tough.
on the sidelines seems like a struggle.
Definitely. And for that reason, the race is attracting challenge seekers from far and wide. Varessa and Shilonen have even made the trip from Natland to participate.
You know what?
Wow.
I'm not surprised Varessa decided to join. I mean, she's got a competitor's spirit, that's for
Wait,
sure.
she's only 5 on.
And is it true that this event has some connection to a certain comic series from Yai Publishing House?
Huh? Is the race?
Oh my god, the way she's holding Paimon.
No. But there's a long-running series from Yai Publishing House called The Soul Blazer Saga about a group of brave warriors with a passion for justice. And a group of dedicated fans decided to form a team and join in the competition.
Oh, like a fan club. That's so
That guy
fun.
has freckles. NPCs don't have
The
freckles.
competition is comprised of
It's wonderful
teams
that
from
NPCs have
various
freckles.
regions, with each member responsible for a leg of the race. But before the
Oh,
teams
Mika.
can get racing, they'll need to complete the training program.
Oh, yeah. In conditions like these, I feel like preparation is key.
For sure.
Imagine if they event one day
Travelers
buff
might run into
Amber.
some familiar companions during their training as well.
All right, talk us through it, coach.
This first
Oh.
training minigame is a revival of a co-op classic. Not Wind Trace this time, but Snow Trace. Travelers can look forward to the traditional hide-and-seek gameplay as well as a few added challenges.
Man, you know, I didn't expect this to be part of the training.
Oh, the Dragonspine environment gives it a whole new vibe.
Yeah! The cold will test the rebels' endurance, and the snowmen scattered around the area should keep the hunters on their toes.
I'll say.
And it looks like sudden snowstorms might make the situation even more unpredictable.
That's right. Plus, certain familiar companions will compete alongside the rebels, transforming into snowmen with unique characteristics and hiding somewhere on the map. So keep an eye out, hunters, because catching them will earn you extra points.
That makes me even more excited for the challenge. It looks like maybe this time, quick thinking and even quicker reflexes are more important than ever.
It does.
Let's go.
Next up is the Frontier Recon minigame, where travelers can transform into Sori Scouts and take
Abby's
test flights on
been
different
in a
aerial
lot of
courses,
events
collecting
recently.
coins while
Like
familiarizing
she's in the
themselves
Sumeru
with the
one,
race
and now she's in this one.
But be sure to watch out for obstacles and small traps along the course.
And if you feel the need to work out some pre-competition nerves, launch some snowballs in the Jade pitching minigame.
The different snowmen each have different effects and benefits. Leverage them to reach the target even faster.
Of course, a training regimen isn't complete without a little intense physical activity. In a trial of valor, travelers will need to configure different battle souls to help their team defeat enemies and clear the stage objective.
Nice.
Battle souls not only provide powerful combat buffs, but they also enhance your ability to earn points, allowing you to net an even higher score.
We love that.
Man, I am so ready. Woo!
In addition, participating in the various training activities and stages of the competition will allow you to accumulate Blazing Spirit. And after reaching a certain amount, you can claim various rewards, including the 4-star weapon, Rainbow Serpent's Rainbow, and its refinement materials.
A rainbow. Oh, that name is amazing.
Right?
Sounds super fun. And plus, with the comic book element, I feel like travelers will really get to channel their inner hero.
Yes, for sure. And speaking of, this next event actually takes us back to the land of heroes, Natlan. And it's another familiar one this time. Does everyone remember Bing Bang Finchball?
Oh, I do. I do.
Yes.
Yes. I feel like every time this event comes back, it gets totally revamped.
And let's not forget the slogan. Finches are
The cutest.
Yep.
They're so cute and round off.
The game of Finchball has made its way to the Collective of Plenty in Natlan, and as always, a new iteration means a few riffs on the original gameplay. This time, travelers will need to control the paddles on both sides of the table to send the ball gliding in the right direction.
Oh, it's
Angle
pinball.
and timing are key. Ricochet off the walls or ram straight into opponents to defeat them and earn points. You can also make use of Finch techniques to make things even more interesting and earn an even higher score.
Whoa, okay, this really is a whole new gameplay. And it looks super fun.
Yeah,
It does.
It does. I feel like the devs keep raising the bar for future iterations, you know?
Okay, all right. Let's move on to a Saurian-focused event. Heroic Clash, Saurian Brawl.
Oh, looks like it's time for travelers to put their Saurian maneuvering skills to the test.
That's right. This is a co-op event where travelers will need to indwell different Saurians and leverage their abilities to collect trial coins scattered around the arena. The more coins, the more points.
I love rewards, and collecting points also means, what did I just say? Rewards are in store, so don't miss out, travelers. And now, okay, I know our journey has taken us pretty far from Mondstadt, but get this, there is a certain old friend who used to provide us with intel, and he's making his return in version Luna 3. Any guesses?
Oh, wait. Could it be?
Oh, Lieben! He's back!
Oh, sweet Primo Gems,
love
here I
Lieben.
come.
Oh, I love the sound of that. Primo Gems, like music to my ears. And that's right, Lieben is back. And this time, he's bringing us information on a new region of Mondstadt.
Oh my gosh, a new region of Mondstadt. Oh, Lieben, you've been gone too long.
Travelers can also head to Silver Moon Hall for more interactions with the Damselette and the Kuhenki.
Yep. For example, travelers can play a picture guessing game with the Kuhenki and even show off their mixology skills for Columbina. So cute.
Aw, cute. It feels like we're growing closer and closer to them throughout these interactions.
Yeah.
In addition, travelers can look forward to some significant updates to repertoire of myriad melodies.
Ooh.
First, a custom performance mode is being added. In this mode, you can customize the difficulty of official and self-made scores to give yourself an added level of challenge.
Whoa, that looks so hard.
It really does.
I'm not great at this type of game.
Me neither. It's okay, girl.
Oh man, but I'm gonna do my best. Plus, Repertoire of Myriad Melodies co-op mode is launching in the new version, so travelers can team up with each other for a simultaneous performance and compete for rankings based on their scores.
You can finally jam out with your friends, so be sure to check it out.
Oh, definitely. And in addition, envisaged Echo's challenges for Klee and Albedo are being added in the new version. Can you believe that?
Oh, cute. Klee's Echo looks like a four-leaf clover. Oh, and Albedo's looks like a solar isotoma. Super cool.
There will also be some new additions to Genius Invocation TCG, including 2 character cards, a monster card, and multiple action cards.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Travelers will have the chance to add Escoffier, Gomming, and the Black Serpent Knight Rockbreaker's Axe to their decks.
Version Luna 3 also has other optimizations in store, including improvements to the character lists, filtering, and sorting functions. Relevant information will be displayed more clearly, so it should be easier to track down the characters you're searching for.
Oh, I love that. Super helpful.
In addition, the devs have increased the amount of reputation experience for Natlan and other nations, which should make it quicker to obtain those rewards for travelers who haven't gotten around to
nice. We know that is.
Plus, there's a small change when it comes to claiming rewards from daily commissions. After consuming encounter points, travelers can now directly claim the commission rewards from Catherine, including the 60 Primo Gems.
I love Primo Gems.
Nice.
I know. All right, it's time for our last break. We'll be back with a few updates for Miliastra Wonderland, as well as some out-of-game news. See you on the other side.
Bye.
See ya.
Curious what they'll be updating. Oh, we're going frosty this time, of course. Going winter. Not that I would know if being Australia. Okay, last bit, and then take a quick break, and then we'll do Sumeru event.
Welcome back, travelers! Let's jump right into some new content from Miliastra Wonderland, coming in version Luna 3.
Yay!
A new component sharing platform can now be accessed through Editing Tool, which means you can freely upload your in-game creations to the platform and download the creations of other players.
Ah, okay, so it's basically a tool for sharing and obtaining resources. Huh, nice. Now you can add each other's creations to your own wonderlands. Ooh.
That's right. Plus, if a bunch of craftspeople download and like your creation, it even has a chance to be discovered by more craftspeople, increasing its exposure even more.
What? That is awesome! Now that Miliastra Wonderland has been live for almost an entire version, I hope craftspeople have had the opportunity to create a wonderland of their own or immerse themselves in what other people have created.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, the whole team behind Miliastra Wonderland is working hard to expand the content bit by bit so that craftspeople have even more to enjoy.
Nice.
That's right. Miliastra Wonderland is also adding new cosmetics in the upcoming version. Let's take a quick look.
If only it didn't cost money.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty! And the main hall looks so magical! It's a total winter wonderland. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good. A Miliastra Wonderland Winter Wonderland.
Wait, that kind of rhymes. I like it.
Yeah.
Not only that, though, during version Luna 3, there are also rich rewards waiting to be claimed in Miliastra Wonderland. In short, travelers can receive
We
10
get
pulls
keystones.
for the event Ode banner and 10 pulls for the standard Ode banner by playing Miliastra Wonderland, which can be used to obtain
Oh,
various
they're
cosmetics.
actually giving us the
Other
keystones
rewards for
for
playing
the
in
paid
version Luna
stuff.
3 include fun
Yay!
actions, cosmetics, and expressions.
Wow. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, craftspeople. All right, that's it for the in-game content, but there's still a piece of out-of-game news.
I'd like a bit more though.
Collab is coming our way. Woo! Ahem. Paimon received a mysterious letter from an unknown source, and it left her trembling. Oh no! Apparently, she couldn't even finish her usual helping of sweet madame.
Whoa, wait. Paimon, of all people, lost her appetite? Okay,
know.
what did the letter even say? I don't, oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my. It's goddamn
An unimaginable
Duolingo.
punishment. Wow, just hearing that sends chills down my spine.
It's not good.
Yeah, but as long as the traveler's around, there's no challenge we can't overcome. Plus, the
True.
greater the risk, the greater the reward, right? Oh, I love rewards,
yeah.
and I bet some major surprises are in store.
For sure. I guess that's all the info we have on this collab.
It's
for
Duolingo,
now,
isn't it? Based
but
on the
looks like
language
all
thing.
will be revealed on December
And
6th.
whole.
So
Yeah.
be sure to check out Genshin Impact's official accounts when the time comes.
Oh my gosh,
I'll
I'm
be
so
there.
curious.
Woohoo!
Well, you guys, that was our last piece of news.
Aw.
No. So it's time for the Luna 3 special program to come to an end. Any last minute thoughts before we sign off?
Oh
Ooh.
my gosh, I'm so excited for Yehoda to finally come out. I love my girl so much. She's my baby. I'm so blessed to be able to be in this game and pour my love and soul into the character. You know, I've been playing Genshin since it basically came out, so this is my comfort game, something I spend so much time doing. So I'm just so happy and excited to be able to, you know, finally be here and especially play such an amazing character like Yehoda. Thank you guys so much.
That's so nice. I love that. Yeah, I can't wait for everybody to meet and hang out with Durin. He has been so much fun to play and for me to get to know. We've had a great time recording for you guys, so I think you're going to really love him. And I think I'm really proud of the story quest with the mom's dying wish. I think it's really touching, and I think you guys are going to love it. So have fun, and I'll see you soon.
And I mean, I guess that's the theme, right? I'm so excited after all this time for Alice to have a face and get to interact with you one-on-one instead of, you know, just through a gramophone or a light post. And it's thrilling to be able to be a part of it. As for gameplay, I am really excited about Miliastra Wonderland. I'm a maker. I love making things. I love seeing what people make. I feel like it creates such a cool community to be able to share that between us. So I'm really excited to see what people do.
Aww,
Me
Oh my
too.
gosh, I'm
That's
so
lovely.
excited for all three of you with your characters. Yay! And then,
Yay.
you know, selfishly, I'm excited that Venti's reclaiming some of his power, you know, as he should. I'm very excited to see what happens with that, how people enjoy his new kit. And I'm also really excited about Snow Trace because Wind Trace is my favorite annual event.
yay.
I always come back immediately and play just constant Wind Trace every single year. So I'm bad at it, but I love it. So I'm excited.
Same girl.
All right, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, travelers, and we hope you have a
Thank you.
blast with all the amazing content version Luna 3 has to offer.
So much.
And with that, all that's left to say is see you in game.
See you in game.
And I love you
Have
so
fun.
much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Okay. I'm gonna go do some stings, quickly nibble, drink, whatnot, and then we'll do Sumeru event. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, we are here. We are here. It's time. Quest. Ooh, actually, I need to do these thing here. Quickly go to a lobby because I want my dailies. I haven't logged in, which means I need to do get my 3 logins. Okay, let me do event. Focus mode. Is it up or down? Then up. Yay.
We haven't been back to the academia in a while. It hasn't changed much, has it? Well, since we've got some time, want to go to the house of Dana? Paimon wants to do some reading!
Who are you?
Ha! So you noticed! Well, you're too late. The Paimon you know and love is no more. You're looking at Paimon Plus, a new and improved treasure trove of travel know-how. Paimon Plus would like to find some new books to peruse. A gracious traveler like yourself wouldn't leave her companionless on her quest, right? Come on, this way. Oh hey, it's Kale and Cyrus. Wonder what's going on. Let's go see. Well, you know what they say? Learning is a lifelong quest, which means there's always another chance to read a book. But you never know when the next chance to reunite with an old friend will come along.
Sure.
Traveler, Paimon? You're back in Sumeru?
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while. Looking to spend time with some old friends?
Yep. We saw some familiar faces, so we came to say hi.
Oh, excuse you, associating me with that woman. And if you're going to remember me that way, you should at least mention my tomato growing skills.
So he's mad about the Zaha Hadid part, and not the old man part? Well, Paimon's glad to see you in such good spirits, Cyrus. Must mean things are all good here in Sumeru.
Ah, well, it's quite all right. I'm not the type to take offense at that kind of thing.
You definitely are. Anyway, what were you and Kale chatting about just now?
Ah, that. Well, it was quite a spontaneous meeting. I was leaving the sage's office when I spotted Kole in conversation with a Mahamata, and it looked serious. I thought something bad might have happened, so I hurried over as soon as the conversation ended. But as it turns out, our Kole is moving up in the world. The academia even hired her as a consultant.
Oh?
Wow! That's incredible! Oh, it's nothing, really.
Look at that, so humble. Takes after me, she does.
Oh god.
Not at all. Not at all. No, wait. I didn't mean that to sound like I don't think you're humble, Mr. Cyrus, because of course you are. I just, Oh, well, I wouldn't even call myself a consultant. I'm just helping out. Now that the new semester has started, A lot of students and scholars are doing fieldwork for their research. But it can be dangerous for those who don't have a lot of experience in the wild. So, the academia is planning to establish an agency that provides guidance on outdoor survival and rescue for people who need it. Oh, Paimon gets it! So, you're here to explain rainforest survival as a representative of the forest rangers. Yeah, pretty much. Of course, when it comes to tips on deciphering mechanisms or defeating monsters, that's for people who are far more senior than me to handle. And speaking of which, since we're short on manpower, the person in charge at the academia said we're still accepting newcomers. If you're interested, you're welcome to join and share your insights.
Ah, seizing the moment. Well done, Cole. Recruiting someone as capable as the Traveler is a great idea. Oh, and just between the four of us, the academia has set aside a generous amount of funding for this project.
Ah.
Well, since Collie's thrown her hat in the ring, we should help out too. What do you say, Traveler?
Nothing not helpful.
Great! We're all supposed to meet up in Aru Village later, so I guess we'll regroup there. I was kind of worried, since Master Tainari isn't around to help this time, but now I feel much better.
Oh yeah, right.
If you don't trust the academia's eye for talent, you can trust ours for sure.
And mine, of course. I have as good an eye for people as I do for tomatoes.
Well, there you have it. Thanks, everyone. Oh, speaking of Tainari, how are things with him and the others? Good, thanks. All the forest rangers are doing great. Oh, but Master Tainari did mention that Sino and Sethos were heading to Gandharvaville. I'm not sure if it's for work or something else. Knowing them, could just be to play some cards. I'm not sure. Apparently Sethos is bringing someone else with him too. But with my academia commitment, I didn't have time to ask for more details. Huh. Well, now Paimon's curious. Should we go check things out, Traveler?
Why not?
That's true, and I'm sure they've missed you.
Now that is how it should be between friends. Getting together to play cards or enjoy a meal. Yet here I am, stuck with Nephis, who only ever calls to talk about research. Well, I won't delay your reunion any longer. Until next time.
Goodbye, Mr. Cyrus. Take care. Alright, I should probably get going too. See you later, guys. Come find me in Aru Village when you're ready.
Sure thing. Wish I guys had come door.
Seeing you shine, colleague.
Serious? Wow. Interesting. What? Hiking, Desert Eye. There we go, and then
Tainari's place. Tainari's place. Ah! Here it is!
I see that. Oh, Layla.
Looks like the whole gang's here. Oh, and Layla's here too. But, oh, she doesn't look too good. Did something happen?
Everything okay?
Paimon, Traveler. It's good to see you. I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Apologies.
Yeah.
No need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition has improved quite a bit. There's no danger to her mind. She's just fatigued and needs some rest. Excuse me for a moment while I blend some calming incense. I'll let you two explain the situation.
All right. What happened was, Sethos and a few members of the Temple of Silence rescued Layla, who was out in the desert trapped in a state of delirium.
She had to be rescued? Oh, that sounds bad.
That's all you're gonna say about it, Sino? I mean, we don't want people jumping to conclusions.
That's all I can say about it. The person involved is unable to explain what happened to her, so we're limited in what we know.
Sorry. My head. Still dizzy.
Hmm?
The moons. The moons. Exactly how many are there?
Hmm.
She's been repeating that phrase over and over again, but she can't seem to remember what happened to her.
We tried a few things back at the Temple of Silence, but we couldn't recover her memories. Her symptoms are kind of similar to researchers in the Satyavada life state. So we brought her to Tainari to see if our veteran forest watcher had any other ideas.
Tainari is pretty much our last option, so let's hope he can help.
The good news is, even if restoring her memory is a no-go, we can help with the headache at least. Jer was in a similar state when we found him, delirious and mumbling to himself, but he's more or less back to normal now. Sorry, I should give you some context first, huh? We should let Miss Layla get some rest. Come with me, you two, and I'll introduce you to the other victim of this incident.
Good idea. I'll wait for Tainari here and keep an eye on our patient.
All right then, this way.
Hmm. What's going on? Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Nahida. Nahida. Hmm. Nahida.
Witness my magnificence!
Hmm. 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 Ah, that's right. I need to know if I know. That's something I do need to do. Hmm. Hmm. Give it this. No! Oh, I was meant to read their minds. Damn it.
Who did the Ajalenok not offend? I just don't get it.
Hey, Jer. Still musing about Ajilenok nuts, huh? Want me to have Sino come over and tell some jokes? Might help distract you.
No. No need. I'm done. Oh dear. Another master of puns.
One of Sino's card buddies, actually.
I think I might just take that as my cue to head back to the desert.
Hold on. So, what's the deal with the Ajilenok nuts? Other than the bad Sino jokes.
We'll get to that. But first, introductions are in order. This is Jer, a member of the Temple of Silence. And you remember the Traveler, right, Jer?
Of course. I'd never forget a participant in the Rite of Duels or the hero who saved Sumeru.
Awesome. Could you go over what happened to you one more time, Jer? Our valiant hero is going to help us get to the bottom of this.
I am.
Might as well join since you're here, am I right? Just hear him out. You're going to want to uncover this mystery once you do. I bet on it.
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago when I got caught in some quicksand. Later, it became obvious it wasn't normal quicksand because instead of sinking to my death, I fell into an undiscovered ruin. In my panic, arms and legs flailing about, I suspect I touched some things I shouldn't have. Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount of information came surging into my mind. I would hesitate to even call it knowledge, because my brain had no capacity to process the information. To use an analogy, it would be like trying to stuff thousands of Ajalenok nuts into a small water skin without it bursting. Sorry again with the Ajalenok nuts, I know.
It's fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
True. Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of thoughts in my head. It was a man's voice saying, "Don't eat Ajalenok nuts."
What?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I was saved by the phrase, "Don't eat Ajalenok nuts." I'm not even certain it was a man's voice. It's hard to remember now that I've been repeating it so much myself. Anyway, the good news is I no longer feel like my head is going to explode. Of course, the bad news is that phrase has been stuck in my head for the past few days.
Wow. But doesn't it have the opposite effect? Like, the more you say don't eat it, the more you want to eat it?
Yes, that's exactly right. Whoever the voice belongs to, I don't know what his deal is with those nuts.
Well, the world's a big place. There's bound to be people who don't like sweet stuff.
I suppose. Strangely enough, I'm starting to think the voice belonged not to a man, but a cat.
A cat? How?
That's the question, isn't it? What would a cat be doing in an abandoned ruin like that? Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit. But when I came to, all I saw was endless desert, and Sethos shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that. Staring off into space and mumbling about Aji Leynok nuts.
You sure don't sound terrified.
Sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just kind of hard for rambling about Aji Leynok nuts to sound menacing. Now, what Layla was saying, on the other hand, that is much creepier. Exactly. The unknown is what breeds fear. Aji Leynok nuts are familiar. But the moon suspended above us at night? That's about as foreign as it gets.
Well, we don't know that for sure. There could be a whole other world inside an Aji Leynok nut, with a moon of its own.
Huh. I guess.
Aji Leynok nuts are not to be underestimated.
Right, yeah, of course. Won't catch me disparaging the mighty Aji Leynok nut. No, sir.
Huh. So, a similar thing happened to Layla then?
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jur, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate. When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and... Exactly.
Yeah.
Multiple victims with the same symptoms at the same location. It wasn't hard to conclude that something is seriously wrong with that place. So, after we got Layla out of there, I had the Temple of Silence put up a warning sign at the scene and send patrols to watch the area. Speaking of, Sino, Tainari, and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So, as per usual, you're here just in time.
Yeah, I guess.
That's for sure. But there's another reason I want Sino and Tainari involved in this. Because the story doesn't end there. Right, Jer?
Oh, yes. Where was I? The Aji Leynok nuts butted in and I... Right. Yes, the cat. As I followed the cat noises, the voice said something else. So, there are those from Tula who still endure. I thought that was strange, of course, because, well, was the voice...
Why is there a crab here? Why is there a tree crab?
Records of
Goddamn
my
coconut
ancestry are
crab.
rather sparse, so I'm not sure if my bloodline even traces back to that place.
That's right. The Temple of Silence's place of origin. And the home of Tainari's people. Plus, Hermanubis, who Sino and I both share a connection to, was one of the city's founders. As the temple's current leader, if something strange happens in the desert, it's my job to get to the bottom of it. But it turns out, a lot of people have a horse in this race. And I'm not leaving any of them out. See?
Man.
Knew you'd join. But yeah, that's all we know about Jur's situation. Tainari should be done on his end. Let's head back and check on Miss Layla.
Okay.
Everyone hold hands.
Good book.
The more I mention Aji Leynok nuts, the more I want some.
Everyone hold hands.
I can't read your mind. Do a little side quest, I guess. Yes, nope. Okay, where are we going? We're going back here. Hello, dog.
I'll have to tell Master about this when I get back.
Everyone hold hands. I've caused so much trouble for
Hello.
everyone.
Huh. I've never seen these symptoms before.
Oh, I'm scared to log off. Hello.
How are you feeling? But don't speak if it's too taxing.
It's fine. I'm much better now, thanks. I feel like I haven't slept in 2 days, so pretty much back to normal.
Oh, Layla.
Whoa. That's your normal? Traveler, Paimon, I thought I heard your voices earlier. Oh, and, I'm sorry. Huh? You don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. No, I just mean, I think I'm about to disappoint you. My head was kinda muddled earlier, but I still heard your conversation. I know you're trying to figure out what happened to me, and I want to help. But, I really don't remember anything.
Does your head still hurt?
No, I feel fine. The incense you made helped a lot. I'm still hearing those words in my head, but other than that, I'm okay. It's just, all I remember are those words. Everything else is a total blank. One moment I was heading to the stargazing point I'd calculated, and the next, I was on my back in the sand. The same phrase playing over and over again in my mind. How many moons are there in the sky?
Sethos, did your friend Jur suffer from memory loss too?
Not really. His memories are blurry, but there aren't huge gaps like this. He remembers touching something. Someone talking, a voice mentioning Tuletula, and hearing a cat lead him to the exit.
A cat.
Did you hear it too?
Huh? Now that you mention it, I think so. It was so soft. I thought I was imagining things.
Which means, at the very least, what the two of you experienced while escaping the ruin is consistent. A single sentence repeating in your heads, and the faint sound of a cat.
Still not a lot to go off of.
Agreed.
Oh, is your head hurting again, Layla? No, I was just thinking. Maybe my memories are blank because I was sleepwalking at the time. Sometimes, my friends and classmates tell me about things I don't remember doing, or places I don't remember going. I don't talk about it a lot because, well, I don't even know how it happened. But I don't want my personal circumstances clouding your judgment. So I, just wanted to mention that.
I see. Well, thank you for telling us. But I don't think we need to dwell on that for now. We're gonna check out the site of the incident for ourselves, so that should help us come to our own conclusions.
But too much pressure on yourself. It'll be interesting if we see sleepwalking later, though, and what she has to say.
stay back there?
Sure, but on one condition. You need to be in tip-top shape before we head out. If your condition isn't stable enough before then, we'll have to figure out something else.
Of course. No problem.
Well, I'm more concerned about Tainari. You sure you'll be all right in the desert?
You say that like I'll evaporate on first contact with sand or something. Call it curiosity. If this concerns my ancestors, I want to figure out what's going on. Anyway, as long as I take things slow when the sun's out, I should be fine with the right preparation. Besides, it's a good idea to have a doctor on hand in case of emergencies.
So long as our doctor doesn't become the emergency.
Well, if that happens, I suppose I'll just have to rely on the kindness of my entourage to haul me back home.
All right, well, that all sounds good to me. Let's meet in 2 days. Jer and I are gonna head back to the Temple of Silence to do some research in the meantime. See you in a couple days.
Sounds good.
What about you, Layla? If you feel like you need more rest, I can arrange a room for you to stay in.
No need. I've asked enough of you as it is. Besides, I feel a lot better. I should make it back to my dorm, no problem. You sure? Don't push it too hard, or you might end up sleepwalking along the way. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I have other things I need to do anyway. Like letting my advisor and classmates know that I'm fine, adjusting my stargazing schedule, things like that. If I don't get it all done, I doubt I'll be able to sit still, let alone stay here and get some rest.
I'm not so sure that's... a much better idea. Thank you, Traveler. Of course, if anything starts to feel off, come back for a checkup right away.
You'd better listen to him, Layla, or he'll feed you tasteless slop as a punishment.
Punishment? You're the one who caught a cold. You're supposed to eat light when that happens. Besides, with your nose stuffed up like that, you couldn't taste anything to begin with.
Huh. Is that so? And here I thought it was an intestinal issue.
Should have seen that coming. You're off the clock, so now it's time for puns, huh?
Oh, brother, not this again.
Don't worry, Paimon. I understand. If you want me to stop, then...
Then?
You'll have to call a plumber. Tell them someone's got to pipe down.
Oh my god.
This is getting more insufferable by the second. Put a sock in it already, please.
Oh my god, what is with these expressions?
Paimon's done with this game.
You
win, okay? Let's just get out of here. Please.
All right, you stay safe. I'll try to...
There's some interesting animations there going on there.
Tainari should make something with mushrooms later. A fungus for a fun guest.
Oh my god.
He's gonna make a mushroom joke when we eat. I just know it.
The greatest gift of Sumeru. Dino's jokes. And the ability to read people's minds.
Moons. Azulina nuts. Moons. Azulina nuts. Are the moons going nuts? Oh no! Looks like Paimon's caught the brain bug too. She can't stop thinking about those two things. Oh, Paimon's gotta clear her head. But how? Aha! Got it! The cafe over head over for a quick pick-me-up. Sorry. I feel kinda tired all of a sudden. Wait! Is it because of all Paimon's muttering just now? Oh, sorry. The coffee will be Paimon's treat, okay?
Very generous.
Hey! You make it sound like Paimon's stingy or something. Huh. Well, she'll just have to show you her true colors. Yeah, starting now. You sit tight and take care of Layla, Traveler. Paimon's gonna get us some snacks and coffee. Be right back. Don't go anywhere in the meantime. She's pushing herself again as always.
Ai, Adelaida.
Saw right through me, huh? I apologize for the sudden emergence, but I didn't have any other options. Well, that's true. So, for our sake and your safety, allow me to fill in the gaps in her memory. That's right. Layla was already in bad shape, stressing about her new study topic, focusing on the stars instead of her surroundings. By the time she realized the danger she was in, it was too late.
Oh. Oh, loading screen.
Quicksand near the ideal viewing spot? Wasn't expecting that. Looks like Layla's been under a lot of pressure lately. She hasn't been paying attention to her surroundings. But why would quicksand lead to a place like this? Well, all in all, looks like a common desert ruin. Guess there's nothing to do but try to find a way out. Oh, Layla, what have you gotten yourself into this time? I think this door can be opened using the device next to it. Just like I thought. What was that?
Oh.
My head. It hurts. Is Layla waking up? No, that's not it.
Where's the red and yellow in the corner? Oh, that's this. Oh, that interesting effect there.
What's going on?
Oh. Oh, those are maps of the places.
I don't understand. The ground is... Where am I? It's spinning. How many moons are there in the sky? How many moons are there in the sky? Okay, information isn't rushing into my brain anymore. That's good. How many moons are there in the sky? My head hurts. But there are no more dark spots in my vision. And I can see in front of me. Still, how many moons are there in the sky? What's going on? The same thought keeps popping into my head. What does it mean? How many moons are there in the sky? Isn't there just one?
Oop. Cat.
A cat? I think there was one earlier, too. hearing things. It really is a cat. But what is it doing here? How many moons are there? No! Stop it! Does it want me to follow its cries? Well, it's not like I've got other options. Come on, Layla. You can do this.
Oh. Where are we going, cat?
And so, I followed the cat's cries to find my way out. It was quite a kind creature. It didn't even leave until the other me started to wake up. Thinking back, it all started when I touched that device. I've heard fellow students talk about it before. How the desert is full of objects that do strange things. Sometimes it's just a minor inconvenience, but other times devices like that can cause massive trouble. Of course. I forgot how much adventuring experience you have. Still, carrying an umbrella doesn't mean you can't get soaked, so just be careful. And no need to thank me. You and Layla are about to head into dangerous territory together. You need to be safe so she can be safe. Well, I think that about sums it up. And just in time. Your coffee's here. Traveler! A little help over here? Did I fall asleep? Wow! Paimon didn't even know she had such an impressive skill. Ha! Does that mean since Paimon bought this coffee, it would just make you sleepier?
A beverage that puts people to sleep. Better saved for work hours, I think.
What? So you can nap on the job? Who does that? Huh? Oh.
Hello. Hello.
Beep boop. Oops. Oh, hey them. Kame. Nice to see you. Oh, and you too, Marak.
Sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. Miss Layla, you don't look so good. Is everything all right?
Oh, I'm fine. I was sleeping just now, so I'm still a bit...
Ah, I see. And we woke you, didn't we? I'm sorry. We shouldn't have been so loud.
No, you didn't. I didn't mean it like that. Sorry. Wait, where are you going? You just got here.
I'm going to do what I came here to do.
Which is?
Buy coffee beans.
Huh? You're going too? Marak! Fine. Run off with him. See if I care.
It's like a dog.
Well,
choosing between its two parents. They're the roommates.
It's been a while, hasn't it? How have you been?
Same old,
So,
same
a
old.
busy life of adventuring for you, and a busy life of academics for Miss Layla, is that right? Oh, is something wrong? Ah, the desert's not always the friendliest place, that's for sure. And from the look on your faces, I'm guessing this problem's not resolved? Don't force yourself to talk about it, of course. But I've worked on several projects in the desert before, so if there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
No, I don't have anything to hide. It's just complicated, so explaining might take time.
Ah, well, lucky for us, I've got that in spades.
Yes, you have been quite sedentary recently.
Excuse me? I've been going about work as normal, thank you. And, might I add, you do way less work than me.
I do the amount of work that is required of me.
Ah, yes, you and your stellar work ethic. The stuff of legends. No, now look what you've done. I've lost my train of thought. Where were we?
The problem in the desert.
Wait, you were listening earlier? Oh, we're giving the silent treatment now? Mature, very mature.
Just Maveki in the middle.
I'm curious as to how this incident unfolded.
What did I tell you? This one doesn't have enough to do.
Alright. Well...
Could you still use some extra hands on this investigation team of yours?
Huh? You want to join, Mr. Kave?
That's right. I think my experience studying desert mausoleums could be of some use here. While Hatham's expertise in ancient languages could be helpful too. Besides, I consider you all to be my friends, and friends are supposed to help each other out.
Wait, I'm involved in this now?
Yes.
Oh, please, I know you. Half the battle was over the minute you said you were curious. We couldn't stop you from joining if we tried.
Well, you've got me there. Besides, this suitcase of yours has been jumping at the chance to volunteer for a while now. I imagine...
You imagine?
Mechanical life forms might also feel homesick from time to time.
Huh. Now that you mention it, Marak's core was a component sourced from the desert.
That could prove useful.
You're sure you want to come with us? It could be dangerous.
Oh, I'm sure. All the more reason to recruit as much help as possible. It's important to count on friends at times like these. Our
help.
pleasure. It's a plan, then. All right, we'll head back to our place to get ready.
Okay.
This one hasn't been on a trip in a while. Chances are, he doesn't even remember how to pack a suitcase.
I'm not worried. It'll get done. Somehow.
Would it kill you to help every once in a while?
I do help. It's called moral support.
These two.
Course. And I am ever so grateful.
Goodbye, you three.
We'll see you soon! Oh, and Kave, your coffee beans! You were too busy glaring at Alhaitham, you almost forgot them! Well, we're pretty close to the academia now. I should be fine from here. Thanks for the coffee, Paimon. I feel much better now.
Yeah, you need to sleep too.
Right. I'll follow the doctor's orders. Or try to, at least. With the blessing of the stars, I hope we all get a good night's sleep.
Map 1 complete. Doop, doop, doop. Hello, temple. Here we go, and all the way, off to the edge. Hello, Fox.
Looking at the map, we should be getting close. Speaking of which, the closer we get, the more Paimon's heart feels like it's beating out of her chest. Excitement. Yeah, sure, that's it. Oh look, it's Tainari and the others. Everyone's here bright and early. Yeah, the desert's a pretty harsh environment. Better to travel at night and beat the heat.
Look at this guy standing on their feet.
Ah, right on time. You don't need to worry about me. It's not too hot yet, and I'm properly hydrated.
All right, we're just waiting on the 2 people Miss Layla mentioned, and then we'll be set.
Yeah.
He's staying behind. If we don't make it back after a certain time, he'll be in charge of rescue operations.
You can count on me.
Nice! You thought of everything!
Oh, and Cyrus said he'll be in Aru Village, so he's also available if we need help.
Amazing! Having people to watch our back is making Paimon a lot less
Good night,
nervous.
sleep, Layla.
Yeah, I did. After hearing about what happened, my advisor gave me some time off to rest. So, my studies are on hold for now.
Will we ever meet your advisor, I wonder?
Does your advisor know you're back in the desert to investigate? Yes, but I was only allowed to come after I mentioned that General Mahamatra would be there too. Quite the reputation you've got there, Sino. Something wrong? You haven't said a word this whole time. Are you in a bad mood or something?
No. Being skilled with words also means being a good listener. I'm just reflecting on what you're saying.
Oh, Hatham! Kaveh! Over here!
Darn it. I was just setting up a brilliant...
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll find another chance.
Yeah, everyone knows what's
The
going
important
on.
thing is, our scribe and our renowned architect are here at last.
High praise. But wait, why am I renowned and not him? He's just as famous as Sino, Dia, or Nilu.
That just means your level of fame is even greater. How could a lowly scribe hold a candle to you?
Lowly scribe? Please. All those strings you pulled to get those new books from the House of Dana? What do you call that?
Borrowing. Anyone with an employee ID can do it.
Uh-huh, yeah. The House of Dana bends over backwards for just anyone, does it?
Send a report to Lesser Lord Kusanali then. Let her know someone at the Academia is abusing their position.
Hey! I never said abusing!
Impressive verbal sparring, as always. Oh, hello to you too, Marak. Well, looks like your assistant is raring to go, Kaveh. So, I say we get this show on the road. No sense delaying the inevitable.
True.
No need. We're in this together, remember? Sure. This is the entrance, yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. Then, if we're all set, let's get moving.
Long into the suns. Hello, cat. Whoop. Down we go.
Paimon's mouth is full of sand! Ugh. So that's what falling into quicksand feels like?
If this was quicksand, we would have struggled to breathe. No. I think this was regular sand, and we didn't sink into it. we fell through it. Into this place.
Agreed.
In other words, sounds like a you problem, Paimon.
Haha, very funny. No, wait, Paimon's the only one. Ha! See?
What? I'm the only one with sand in my shoes? Yeah, right.
Hello, Ibis King. Open the door.
Whoa, there are monsters here? Sure didn't say anything about that.
Probably means he didn't run into any. Guess we're just unlucky.
Not the best sign of what's to come.
We'll be fine. Let's just use up all our bad luck and we'll be golden.
Wings of darkness.
Ready.
Well, that goes without saying.
Fair point. There's just one problem, though. The only way forward is through that door.
Ooh, is it time to hunt for a key? Paimon loves this part. Don't worry, with our adventuring experience, we'll find it no problem. Let's get searching.
Marak, wait!
There you go, right?
Marak seems interested.
Marak, this isn't really your old home, is it?
No idea what that means, but Marat does sound pretty happy.
So, mechanical life forms do have the capacity to miss home. A novel discovery.
Well, with Marat leading the way, we should be safe, right? Good thing you decided to join, Kaveh. Otherwise, our investigation would have ended at that door.
It was nothing that I did. You should thank Marak instead.
Hold on. At this rate, Paimon's gonna lose her title as best guide to a mechanical suitcase.
Don't worry about that.
Aw, thanks. Hey, wait. What do you mean, useless?
Well, no weird mental symptoms so far. I'll take that as a win. That said...
There are 3 doors here.
So, we split up. Divide and conquer. Otherwise, this whole thing is in ruins.
Aha.
No pun intended on that last part. I swear.
Yeah, that might be our best option.
Good idea. And the minute things go south, we go back the way we came.
Ooh, this is getting exciting! So, who's teaming up with who? Paimon calls dibs on the Traveler!
Well, this takes me back. The last time we were in the desert together, the two of you came all the way out here to gang up on me.
Oh? Sounds like someone's holding a grudge. Just what I like to hear. If you're still hung up on that last one, just name the time and place, and we'll have ourselves another thrilling... duel.
Huh. What's with the awkward...
Hmm?
This
Damn it,
chamber is
you got too
huge.
close.
I can't even imagine what it's used for.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Hmm?
I seem to have stepped on some kind of stone slab.
Huh. There's a pattern on this, but it's hard to make out with all the dust. Huh? Look! The shape seems to match the markings on the ground over there.
Let's slot it in and see.
And we have a match. Looks like we need to find the other 3 broken slabs.
Let's search the area, but be careful where you step.
Hmm.
Ooh, got one. Ouch. But watch out. The edges are kind of sharp.
Oh. Hello there.
One with the forest.
Yeah.
Rah. Suta. Got the third piece. We just need one more.
Oh.
Huh. Look, a cat. Could it be the same one Jer mentioned?
I don't think we need to worry about startling him. He doesn't seem afraid of people.
Yeah. If anything, it seems like he wants us to follow.
Hmm. Hello. Here we go, cat.
Oh, he led us to the last piece. Who's a good kitty?
I never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
You've clearly never heard how the professor talks to his tomatoes, then.
All right, well, that's that. Now, we need to figure out how to get rid of all this dust.
Behold, the great Vayu Viastra.
Be honest. You've been waiting to say that for how long now?
Just activate the mechanism.
Oh, by attacking. There we go.
Huh. It worked. It's a picture of...
3 Hermanubises?
That can't be right. The ears aren't vertical.
Oh, true. And the lugs fall short. My hat is much better looking.
Oh my god.
A goat, an ibis, and a crocodile.
Oh, wow. Our botanist knows more than just plants.
Riveting observation. I was just thinking. These three figures look a lot like the 7 pillars of King Deshret.
That's right. These are our colleagues.
Our what now?
You sure about that?
Just kidding. But what I meant by that is, these were Hermanubis' colleagues back then. The middle one is the Goat King Harashef, Minister of Ministers, the god Amun's most trusted chancellor. Records say he was the deputy king of the Desert Sands, chief among the 7 pillars.
Someone even more impressive than Hermanubis? I wonder if that ever got his goat. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Okay, that was a good one.
Wait, really? I've got so much more where that came from.
Where were we? This is Sobek, the Crocodile King, captain of captains. As the name suggests, he was a valiant commander and had dominion over all weapons of war. And finally, this is the Ibis King Thoth, scribe of scribes.
Your memory's pretty impressive. I bet you're almost as good as me at memorizing cards.
A scribe? Did he manage archives then? Like Alhaitham?
Wait, that's all Alhaitham does? I never knew being an academia scribe was such a cushy job.
Well, that's how his friend put it, anyway. But it does seem like he has a lot of free time.
The 3 dots before friend.
Well, I don't know much about the academia, but I'm sure the Ibis King had more responsibilities than that. The temple's records say he represented the wisest aspects of King Deshret, inventing the desert script and arcane arts at his king's command.
He must have been quite the impressive man then.
Or creature, depending on how you look at it.
Still, why are these 3 the only ones represented here? What about the other pillars of King Deshret?
Maybe because the 3 of them were extra close?
Huh. Kinda like us.
Oh yeah! Maybe we should have someone inscribe us on a commemorative stone slab too.
Or we could just take a picture. It would serve the same purpose. Anyway, no more distractions. Doesn't it look like there's writing carved into the corner?
Huh. There is. And it's in the ancient desert script too.
Looks like the Ibis King left you some homework.
Give me a sec. I'll try and translate it. The ministers are unvirtuous. The scribes unwise. The captains unworthy. My end is not humanity's end. Hereby bestow upon you all the far side of eternity. Wait, so they went to Aru?
It doesn't sound like it was their idea.
The far side of eternity is said to be the final land of dreams for all desert dwellers. But if such a place did exist, wouldn't it also be an inescapable prison?
Yes, and based on the writing here, it's clear King Deshret wasn't pleased with these 3. This gift he bestowed upon them seems more like a...
Aru is the cat's name.
Such is the power of a king, I suppose.
Which means...
Right, that.
The goat's the one who got in the end.
Yep, not as good the second time.
What? Impossible.
Well, looks like that's all we can learn here. Should we keep going?
Yes, no time to waste.
Different part of the ruins. Who are we this time?
Jeez, who knew a suitcase could be so fast? Iraq is nothing like this when it comes to housework. Hey, wait up!
A scout's job is to take the lead. Just let Marak figure it out.
Easy for you to say. I'll be the one doing the repairs if something happens.
Why don't you go scout ahead then?
When I think of a comeback, I'll let you know. Oh, Marak stopped.
No pictures?
What is it? Found something?
Looks like something covered in sand.
Let's get it out then. Come on. Oh, it's a stone slab. Good job, Marak.
Let's take a look.
Huh. Looks like this part of the picture goes over there?
In that case, there must be other pieces.
All right, and let's look around. Hey! Why are you sitting down?
I thought Marak was helping.
Oh, so you do know what that word means. Great. Are we supposed to just sit back while Marak does all the work?
No, I doubt you could do that.
Exactly.
But I can.
It's all coming back to me. How insufferable it is to work with this no-good, do-nothing...
We could be more efficient, I agree. I'll work on this piece. You take care of the rest.
Found one!
I give it on the after. Oh, sorry.
Good teamwork. Looks like we found them all. The pieces fit together like a glove, but we can't see what's on them.
Turn around.
Huh?
Look.
Oh, I've seen this before. It can create strong winds. Just what we need to clean off the slab. Come on, let's... Hey!
Don't worry about me. If I sit here, I won't be in the way.
Oh, you don't want to be in the way? Then sit right in front, so the device can blow you straight back to Sumeru City. Scanning. Done. Huh. That's one big cat. And there's a shattered crown. I think it's depicting some kind of story.
Look, there's writing too. The Ibis King answered the young noble, granting him the wisdom he sought. But the fragile crown was shattered by lies in the end. Here I leave the name. Gudars.
Gudars? I've seen that name in a history book before. He was a young noble who sought to save his realm, and a king who once united the desert.
That's right. Although his methods were rather shameful. During his long reign, he betrayed his family and the nobles who supported him, only realizing the error of his ways after his enemies left him nowhere to turn. But by then, it was too late.
Seems like a common occurrence across history.
Different people, same mistakes. It's an inevitable pattern, destined to repeat itself.
The writing mentions the Ibis King, but a cat is depicted here. Does that mean...
So far, what's depicted on the slab seems true to history. In which case, this cat is either a proxy for the Ibis King or a manifestation of said king himself. Exaggeration is a common method ancient records use to highlight a being of higher status. And as we know, Layla and Jur both heard the sound of a cat while escaping the ruin.
You're saying the Ibis King, one of the legendary 7 pillars of King Deshret, is here, still helping those in need?
I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Hello, cat.
Wait, there it is! The cat! Ah! Marak went after him!
The cat's showing us the way forward. Come, let's follow.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, we're going down.
Huh. The cat's gone.
Yes, but look where he led us.
Oh. Another slab. It looks similar to the last one. Oh, by all means, take your sweet time. Didn't want you to overexert yourself.
Hi, Crimson Moon.
The scene depicted here
seems to be a different tale. The Ibis King answered the Jinn-blooded dancing girl, granting her the wisdom she sought. But enemies plotted to kill her close kin. Snake venom was her self-chosen end. Here I leave the name. Makaira.
The Temptress of Woe?
You've heard of her?
Of course. I don't just sit around doodling all day. She's mentioned in tons of papers about the desert. As I recall, she was given as a gift to the tyrant king of Gurabad, and later seized the opportunity to kill him. After getting her vengeance, she reigned as queen for many years, until her enemies attempted a coup, and she took her own life.
That's more or less the version I've read as well. It seems this queen also had dealings with the Ibis King.
Yeah, I'm starting to find this whole granting wisdom business a bit concerning. I mean, considering how Gudars and Makaira ended up, it might not have been a good thing. But, at the same time, if the cat guiding us is linked to the Ibis King, then he doesn't seem like a villain either.
People are complicated. And the same is true of the servants of the gods, no matter their wisdom or power. Let's reserve judgment for now, and keep moving.
In a different part of the ruins.
Oh, Paimon meant to ask
With Dendro.
Have your memories come back, Layla?
No, sorry. To be honest, nothing about this experience feels familiar. Besides, my focus is the stars, so I don't spend a lot of time exploring ancient ruins.
Guess that makes us the senior researchers in this scenario. Stick close, all right, Layla?
Okay. Wow. What a tall ceiling.
Yeah. For such a big place, it's so empty. Like no one ever lived here. Sure must have been boring to live in ancient times, staring at ceilings all day.
Now that you mention it, I've heard some people used to draw star maps on their vaulted ceilings. Some might even make them transparent to better observe the movement of the stars. It sounds so nice. Stargazing from the comfort of your own home. Wait a second. I think I see something up there.
Go, Paimon.
How is Paimon supposed to do that? Oh, right. Flying. Duh. Alright. Sit tight, everyone. Adventurer Paimon will be right back. Okay. So, there's nothing super special up there. Just a couple of shelves, tables, jars, and scrolls. And a whole bunch of dust, dirt, and sand. You really want to search through all that stuff? Well, when you put it that way, come on then. Let's see what we've got. Paimon's hoping for something super valuable.
Thanks.
Cool.
I'll stick close.
Okay. And not. Nothing. Blade. Ragged knots. Oh, we gotta go.
I think that's everything. Most of the documents are in the ancient desert script, except these ones. These seem old as well, but the handwriting makes them stand out.
Right! Let's arrange them in chronological order before we read through.
Knots. Not. Sandik. I know that name, Doctor. I know who you are.
Okay, now let's take a look.
Yep. We went through that.
Maybe this person fell in by accident.
I know who you are, Sandik.
Yeah, maybe. But they don't sound super worried about their situation. So, either this person's an ace adventurer, like the Traveler, or some kind of super optimist.
An optimist, huh? I wish I...
That's right! You're detailed and passionate. Great qualities for an adventuring buddy. This optimist seems super obsessed with exploring every corner of this place. That could have gotten them in big trouble for all we know.
Well, I appreciate the compliment. It's almost magical how words like that can make you feel like you can do anything. I only wish that magic could last a little.
Oh, see? Told ya! That's what happens with and all this talk about seniors and juniors. He was a student just like you, Layla. Whew, he sure talks a big talk for a student, though. You'd think he was some kind of old... What is it? Did Paimon say something wrong?
No, I was just thinking. And this might sound rude. You noticed too.
God.
I mean, it's good that he helped treat his companion's wound, but it didn't seem like it was out of kindness. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
Yeah. If you're both in this dangerous situation together, wouldn't you mention them at least once? If it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with. No one would be able to get away.
Actually, I find Paimon's approach quite sensible. It makes sense from a that way. If anyone came to the rescue, the notes would be able to tell them every...
Whoa!
Well, I learned that from Madame Farazan, actually. I'm not speaking from personal experience.
Extinct.
Oh, no! It's fine! You taught us something, so you're our teacher. Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who left these notes behind was pretty weird. Whoa! Hang on! That's a lot of information. Paimon needs a moment to take the Ibis King. So, did this person actually meet the...
Sorry. Who?
Jeez, not again! Stop teasing her, Traveler! You know she was asking about Nefer. Anyway, Nefer's, a friend of ours. And she's mentioned the Ibis King before, but not in much detail.
Yeah. Yeah, Nefer would probably not be happy.
Well, that's not too surprising. Most people in Sumeru know about King Deshret, and most in the academia have at least some knowledge on the 7 pillars. Legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head of several wise... He also left behind treasures for future generations, which continue to be relevant. And now, this message indicates this, but to think it's possible to meet him in a place like this... We don't know when these notes were written, but didn't the 7 pillars
Yeah! The notes made it sound like his powers were restricted. Also, the mention of this form? What is that supposed to mean?
I'm not
Oh! This is the last page. There's even a signature at the end. Well, sounds like they made it out. Guess it was a happy ending after all.
Wait, but it says... The Ibis King cannot be trusted.
Huh. Our friend said something similar. That the Ibis King was a liar. And the notes did make it seem like something wasn't quite right with him. Maybe he wasn't one of the 7 pillars at all, but some kind of con artist. Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I think Paimon raises a good point. Let's keep our guard up just in case. Alright, I think that's all the clues around here. How about we...
Oh. Hello.
Oh, it's Marak! That means Kaveh and the others should be around here, right?
Hello? Anyone up there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can!
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber like this. You don't have to shout. Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being reunited, by all means, pretend I never said anything.
Yelling like this is kinda exhausting. Come on, let's head back down.
Hello. Hi, Iris.
Wow, we all ended up in the same place, huh?
Yeah, what a coincidence.
Indeed. Or as I like to call it, the chai factor.
Yeah.
No reply?
Just say
it. All right. Because it's spiced to sweet brew again.
Oh, hey, that's a new version.
Wait, what? You've never heard that one?
What are you looking for?
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh, great. What else is new?
Well, looks like everyone made it through unscathed. Let's take this chance to get some water, rest a bit, and discuss what we learned. Sound good?
Yeah, let's debrief.
Okay, so we all learned a lot, but it feels like we ended up with even more questions.
Yeah, but one thing's for sure. This place is tied to the Ibis King in some way. Hey, Sino. You're the current representative of Hermanubis. Can you call him up for a sec?
Of course. Just let me sense his presence. Just kidding. I can't sense him at all.
I've been just reading.
Did you set him up for that one? What are you, a two-man act?
Sorry, Hermanubis isn't like the Ibis King. He can possess me, but I can't talk to him whenever I want.
Oh, truly? Does that mean he's gone?
Oh.
I would have liked to reminisce about old times with him.
Hi.
The cat! It speaks!
Of course it speaks. In fact, it is not an it at all. You do me a great offense.
My apologies. Esteemed cats, sir?
Oh, this little contraption is still here.
Contraption? No, this is Marak.
Which means you do his assistant a great offense.
Huh? Well, I didn't mean... Well, I apologize. I wasn't referring to this Marak, but rather the thing that operates it. King Deshret was quite partial to it. I have forgotten what it was called. It must have had an official name, albeit in the old tongue. Even if I did remember, I would need to translate it into modern language. It's not important. Marak's a fine name. Even better than the original, if you ask me. Who thought of it? And the remodeling, quite well done indeed. This Marak looks much happier in its current form. Oh, and the components should have model numbers written on them. You can look them up if you're curious.
This cat talks a lot.
Quite the one-sided conversation.
Is this what the Ibis King was like?
He seems quite eloquent. I wonder if he plays cards.
I know.
Ha! I knew Marak was a great name. Go me.
Come back.
Let's see. What page was I on again? Should have brought a bookmark.
And of course, I hate them.
That all went over Paimon's head.
Hello indeed. For you to know my name. Yes, I was not mistaken. You are special among your companions. But you are all guests. It is only proper to invite you in. Come then, this way.
Not supposed to be following the thing that's been told not to follow. Or trust. No, can't read your mind. There's a lot of...
Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh, your house sure is spacious, Lord Ibis King.
I fear it's not quite what it used to be. In fact, it has long ceased to be my home at all. It belongs to the descendants of the cats I once raised. Such adorable creatures, aren't they? Take the one I'm borrowing here, for instance. A chubby fellow with such lovely fur. Anyway, tradition dictates that a special guest such as yourself be presented with a gift. Alas, it's a first-come, first-served basis, you see. I fear with the passage of time, none are left.
What? So the treasure's gone already?
Treasure, you say? Not an inaccurate description.
Yeah, no, so...
And no. I have the power to grant gifts inaccessible to the masses. The only requirement is answering a question. Not a bad deal, yes? Of course, my questions were given unto me by King Deshret, who in turn received them from the Mistress of Flowers. There are 3 and no more. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? What determines truth and falsehood?
The more he talks, the less Paimon understands.
I see. That must mean Gudars and Makaira managed to answer 2 of the 3.
Another who understands.
Oh, so that's the event those 2 slabs are depicting.
Ah, priests and their records. A singular obsession, and quite boring too. After being imprisoned within Aru, I could, on occasion, take the form of a cat to converse with those around me. But I despised speaking to them. No conversational skills whatsoever. Now, humans like you who stumble in here from time to time, you are much more interesting.
Hold on, we're getting off topic again. The 3 questions you just mentioned, what are they for, exactly?
Ah, that is a story that begins with King Deshret.
And we're in for another long one.
Nostalgia for the past is common to us all, is it not? And our king, he was such a proud, solemn man in those days. He watched us speak of the present and the future, of the wisdom we possessed or were about to obtain. We were his proud retainers, confident in our belief that, so long as each one of us used our abilities to the fullest, progress was inevitable. Yet, King Deshret's ambition was not destined to be allowed in a closed-off world such as this. So nothing went as planned. In fact, from the beginning, there were signs an outcome of this nature was inevitable. Because although there were 7 pillars, one was forever absent. Al-Ahmar would insist the Dendro Dragon Sovereign was one of us, but the dragon herself rejected that idea.
Huh. Like a card you can never seem to draw from your deck.
More like a card that was never in the deck to begin with.
Alas, that's just who Al-Ahmar was. There was nothing we could do about that. And I always preferred chess to cards. In the end, life grew unbearable for our king. But, of course, those who remain must continue to live on. But subjects like us were less fortunate. After all, the fate of a retainer is decided by the king, including the chance to walk away. So it was then that King Deshret had Kroko, Goti, and I locked up within Aru, where we remain to this day.
Kroko. Goti?
Ah, of course. You're more familiar with their full names. Sobek, the Crocodile King, and Hereshef, the Goat King. And let me tell you, when it comes to chess, Hereshef was a habitual backseat strategist, always spewing nonsense from the sidelines. Well, Sobek was all too quick to take his terrible advice, to the point where I was the one who got accused of cheating. Chess is an exercise in patience, and that man couldn't sit still to save his life. He could never excel at that game. In fact, neither of them were good at chess. Even so, we played together often, and since I was always the winner, we got along quite well. What are you laughing at? Were we not good friends?
No one's laughing. Paimon would never.
No, not you. It's Goatee. He's laughing for no reason again. Can you not hear him? Ah, right. Of course you can't. The two of them are inside Aru, as am I, so only I can hear them.
What is even going on here? Has he, like, started to lose it after being trapped for so long?
That does happen to prisoners serving life sentences.
Speaking of which, how's Azar doing these days?
I doubt he's doing much of anything.
Just what I wanted to hear.
What is the meaning of this? You doubt my words? I have half a mind to not talk at all.
Oh, no. They're not questioning you, Lord Ibis King, just discussing other things. Please, continue.
In that case, where were we?
Getting to the part about the 3 questions. Hopefully.
Ah, yes, we're almost there. Before I entered Aru, King Deshret said I could be released from my eternal seal if I chose humans who could provide the correct answers to those 3 questions. The first person who caught my eye was Gudars. I asked him, "What causes our rise and fall?" He answered, "Conspiracy and betrayal, for it renders the righteous and wise unable to succeed, and thus nations fall." I found his answer quite interesting, so I bestowed upon him the power to deceive. The second human I chose was Makaira. I asked her, "What obliterates love and hate?" She said unto me, "I have nothing left to lose. Vengeance alone can quench both love and hate." I found this to be another fascinating response, so I granted her the power to be loved.
But both of them ended up...
Now then, young one, riddle me this. Did their answers point to this fate, or was it the power I bestowed upon them that determined their end?
I'm just an observer who doesn't understand their circumstances, so I can't answer.
A clever reply. I do not wish to comment either. It is all in the past at this point. My only wish was for their answers to be acknowledged by King Deshret's rules, and bring me one step closer to freedom. As for the final person, her fate remains to be seen, so I will not reveal her name.
What? And let's see, what would her question be? Truth and falsehood.
I asked her, "What determines truth and falsehood?" and found her answer quite compelling, so I bestowed upon her a gift to match. As you can see, however, I have not been freed, so it's clear the answer she gave at that time was wrong. But alas, 3 people were chosen and 3 questions were asked. So now all I can do is wait. Wait until her wisdom is in line with the rules set forth by my king. Until she has found the true answer to that question.
No wonder there was no 3rd stone slab then. Or perhaps You're just not ready to include her in the story. Though, that might be a generous interpretation.
Well, it's not merely because her story remains unfinished. As the remaining priests of this place left, or passed on, there were none left to record the events that followed. Besides, stone slabs are few and far between in the Great Red Sands. In the sprawling desert, very few things or people even manage to leave a trace. But sometimes I can't help but wonder if that young man from several centuries ago had been willing to answer my question.
Randy.
Would I have left Aru by now?
Wait, so there was someone else?
Of course, it has been thousands of years after all. All sorts of people have stumbled upon this place, but I only chose the special ones. That young man had such a singular intelligence, though his companion, by contrast, was rather average.
The author of those notes we found? The student named Zandik?
Ah, yes, I think that was his name. In truth, I was unsure whether I should grant him my third remaining gift. He was, of course, exceedingly clever, but he was also mistrustful and narcissistic in equal measure, and there did not seem to be a line he was unwilling to cross. Too much power could be dangerous in the hands of someone like him, so I found myself rather relieved when he declined my gift.
Oh, he turned you down? Did he give a reason?
Yes. He said he didn't need it. I still remember the look in his eyes. Nothing stood out per se, and still I could sense contempt and disdain radiating from his gaze. I could not give an exact reason, but on instinct I just knew it would not end well to get close to a man like that. So I tricked him. Stick close to your companion, I said. Only the descendants of Tulatula can come and go as they please. Leave him behind, and there is no escape for you.
So, does that mean his companion wasn't a descendant of Tulatula?
Oh no, that part was true. The lie was in the other half. Anyone can enter or exit this place. There are no restrictions. I saw that his companion was exhausted and was concerned Zandik might leave him behind, or worse, that some other accident might befall him. So I made up an excuse to prevent Zandik from going a step too far. Oh, and speaking of, Sandik's companion had the same blue hair and pointed ears as you.
Wait, does that mean Layla's also a descendant of Tulatula?
Indeed. When Hermanubis founded that city, he took in many who had nowhere else to go. Today their progeny are scattered to the four winds, and indeed are far more numerous than I could have imagined.
So the person you protected could have been my ancestor.
Yes. You're very welcome for that.
Could I ask another question, Lord Ibis King?
Of course. I have nothing but time, I'm afraid.
Did you also save me and a man named Jur?
I did. You two were quite unlucky bumping into a device King Deshret once used to measure human brain power. That contact caused more knowledge than you could handle to flood into your minds. So I replaced that knowledge with simpler, repetitive information. Of course, the side effect being the same thought repeating over and over again in your mind, but that should resolve itself in time.
How many moons are there in the sky?
Yes, that was the phrase I used in your head. I forgot the other one, though. I believe it had something to do with food. Both were spur-of-the-moment decisions, so no need to dwell on the meaning too much.
Right.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Right.
As I said, young one, you are most welcome. If you're inclined to return the favor, perhaps you could turn off that device so no one else can trigger it? There's only so much a cat's paw can do, So I'm afraid this is something I must leave to you. Or Marak, I suppose. Oh, splendid! Another one bites the dust. Such is the fate of things here. Day by day, little by little, the remnants of ages past fade into obscurity. For that reason, the gifts of bygone eras, be they tied to your blood or technological in nature, are not to be revered. They are tools, nothing more. Disrespectful? I simply make the most of what I have. Besides, our king has been gone all these years. What good does it do to revere him now?
Oh, are you talking to the Goat King again?
No, Croco this time. He's pestering me for another game of chess. Says he wants to even the score. Wishful thinking, if you ask me. If we counted one push-up for every loss, he'd owe me 300,000 by now. Of course, that's just a rough estimate. I've never kept count.
It appears that's something you like. Being someone unable to be defeated.
I suppose so. All right then. Time for me to extend my winning streak, and for you all to head home. In truth, deep down, I know even the answers to those 3 questions will not change my fate. But that is for me to reckon with. Go on now.
Interesting. Here we go.
Excuse me. Do you even know what time it is? I've harvested 3 crops of tomatoes while you've been gone.
You're exaggerating, Professor.
I'm making a point. There's a difference.
The sincerest apologies for keeping you waiting, Professor Cyrus.
See, that's what I call manners. Now, are any of you hurt?
Nope. It went way smoother than we expected, actually.
I presume the investigation is complete then. Come, tell me all about it. Oh my, did you look out? If you've read the work from the Vahumana Dashan, you would know that the Ibis King is, well, let's call it a mixed record. Perhaps he softened up a bit in his old age, and that's why he chose to help you.
Or perhaps he just didn't have a good enough reason not to help us. See? Marak agrees.
How do you even know that's what Marak meant? That could have just been a happy noise.
In any case, there's a lot to be happy about. We figured out what happened to Layla and Jur, and there were some unexpected takeaways too.
Yeah, I never expected to learn about my ancestry. I've always thought of myself as just an ordinary student. I never would have even considered something like that could be true.
Come to think of it, our ancestors might even have been friends at some point.
Huh? You're right. Maybe I should take a trip back home to see if I can find any records about that.
Oh, I was just throwing that out there. I wouldn't want you to go to the trouble.
It's fine. My advisor gave me a break, and I still have a few days left, so... Oh, wait. My study topic. I haven't made any progress at all. No. I need to focus on that instead.
Nothing happened.
Right.
Couldn't you help her, Professor?
Huh? No, I could never.
Me, you say? I'm from the Spatamar Darshan, and I don't think that Nephis or Zahahadi researched the stars. All I have to offer are my homegrown tomatoes. Although I suppose it's not impossible. I can ask a few old friends to recommend some interesting topics.
You really don't have to. It sounds like a lot of work.
Hardly. A few passing questions while we water the plants? It's no trouble at all.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Now it's getting late, and you all must be tired. Let's wrap things up here. Some say desert nights are the sun taking mercy on us after the heat of the day. So, let's leave while she still feels merciful.
Long into the sands. I believe... Okay, this was a bit of a shorter event. Fine by me, because we did all that. But that means that's going to be the end of the stream. So, until next time, see you all later. Goodbye.